rich royal rising angel. If there's people in your life who are constantly inconveniencing you, what I want you to do is pay close attention to those people. They will try to do nice things for you. They will try to help you in a way to disguise the fact that they're trying to inconvenience you, the fact that they're trying to slow you down, the fact that they want to put obstacles on your path, and the fact that they don't want you to get ahead of them. My name is Anna. I'm your big sis on the internet, your very odd parent. Cosmo and Wanda ain't slick. If you know, you know. Pay attention to those who inconvenience you constantly. Even if they're trying to help you, they'll help you with the mundane things. But when it comes to spiritual, emotional, mental, they're always trying to one up you. They're trying to put obstacles in your path, slow you down. But you're very tuned in. And you know what the fuck these people are doing. You see it from a mile away. You already suspect these people, so you know exactly who I'm talking about here. You have been listening more. You have been listening to what these people are saying, what other people are saying. You're listening to what your spirit is saying to you. The old you is dead and gone, and you are reborn into this new version of who you are, who you have always wanted to be, who you've been working towards being. You are that person now. You have stepped into that portal. You have clairaudience. Your clairaudience abilities are heightened, and you've been hearing other people's thoughts. The coincidences and synchronicities are becoming too common for you to ignore. You trust it. You trust your spirit. You have always trusted. Whenever you've heard people's thoughts, like people will be walking by and you will literally hear what they're thinking. You don't tell people this because obviously they don't get it. They don't understand you because they don't have these heightened abilities that you have. And when you have tried to tell people about it, people look at you like you have 7 eyes, 2 mouths, and 7 noses. But you know that there are other people just like you who have these strong psychic abilities. You have all of the abilities. You have I feel, I hear, I smell, all of the clairs. This specific ability, clairaudience, is heightened. You have upgraded that ability and you're trusting with the guidance that you're receiving. You're listening to your spirit and you're listening to other people's thoughts. Like there's no other way for me to say it here, but it's getting creepy. It's getting scary at this point because it's not only just you hearing people's thoughts. You are very wise. You're very knowledgeable. You're on the pursuit of knowledge. You pay attention to people's body language, their self expressions, what they say, what they express, everything. You pay attention. So that's how you know you trust yourself. You trust the guidance. You trust your spirit. You just ask your spirit, and your spirit tells you because you're clear within yourself. You're clear within all of your chakras. You're in tune with your feelings. You're not afraid to feel because you know that is your superpower. And you're using your power to create a successful life for yourself, to show others how to have a successful life, successful relationships, businesses, financial success, mindset success, emotional success. You are here to lead the way. You are paving a path here. You always knew that you had a great purpose since you were a kid. You knew it, you felt it. Like, tap in. If you're here, you know how to tap into your inner child. And you feel it when I tell you, like, I'm tapping into my inner child right now. And I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not the only one that felt this. I knew that I had a great purpose here. I looked at the world and I said, I'm meant to be here. This is missing, and I'm here to fill that gap. And you're here for that same reason. You're here to fill the gaps in whatever it is that you do. It's going to be different for everyone, and it's going to all go together. Like, whatever it is that your passions are, your desires, it's like a puzzle. It all clicks together. It all goes together perfectly. So you're trusting where you're being led. If you're being drawn to crystals, you're following that passion. You're buying that crystal. If you are into cards, you're following that. You're following your desires. Books, fashion, jewelry, plants, like whatever it is. Whatever it is, there's so many different ways to express yourself, things to nurture and love and to fall in love with. And you're following those desires. And it will always lead you to where you're meant to be. It will always lead you to your destiny, to your purpose. So you're trusting. You're listening to the guidance. I know we haven't pulled any cards yet, but I want to let you know how you can strengthen and become more in tune with this ability. Or if you'd like to clear your energy, maybe you're feeling and hearing too many thoughts and you are trying to clear your energy. You can get yourself some selenite first of all. Get yourself some sage. Sage your body. I was going to say shade. Ooh, maybe someone's being shady here. Ignore the shade. Ignore them. So yeah, get some sage. You can sage your body, sage your auric field, your room, your cards, whatever it is that you need to clear. Salt is cleansing. Take a salt bath. If you don't want to take a bath, soak your feet in salt. You are so powerful. You can actually clear your energy with your own energy. Just be like, I clear my energy now. And so it is. Like, your beliefs create your reality. Your beliefs are so strong that if you believe that you cleared your energy, baby. That's how simple it is. That's how powerful you are. You can also listen to binaural beats to cleanse your aura and strengthen your auditory intuition. So if you're getting like too many thoughts, like you're picking up on too many frequencies here, too many people's thoughts, like people are sending you that energy because these people don't know how to clear their energy. They don't know how to protect their energy because they don't even believe in the spiritual realm. They don't understand it the way that you do because you have this gift. You were chosen. There are many, how does it go? Many are chosen, few are called. No. Yeah, many are chosen, few are called. Like, you picked up that call a long time ago. And you've been healing. You've been doing this healing work for years. And you are done healing. So now you are clear within yourself to be able to help heal others, guide others to heal themselves, guide others to create the very best life that God has for them, that Yahweh has for them. If you're getting ringing in your ears and frequent auditory impressions, and you want to clear your energy, like I said, and harness that energy so that you can control it better, work with these herbs: basil, ginger, and lavender. And the minerals that you can work with are halidor, halidor. I will write them in the description as well. Aragonite and lepidolite. I'm going to spell them down below in the description. I also started to create chapters for my readings. So if you're interested in that, check out the description. There's a free journal prompt that I created for people who are feeling stagnant in their life. So check that out in the description if you're interested. I just thought 222 on the timer. You are in harmony and balance. You're bringing your life into balance. I'm also getting throat chakra, which is the Vishuddha chakra. It's the 5th chakra. It has to do with communication, self-expression, listening, clarity, knowledge, integrity, truth. You are listening and paying attention to people who are constantly inconveniencing you, putting obstacles on your path, people who are putting their limiting beliefs on you, people who are putting their traumas and insecurities on you and wanting you to hold their pain and their shit because they don't want to feel it, because they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to face it because they are afraid. You have been through more, 10 times more what these people have been through, and you healed yourself. Do you know how rare you are? These people haven't even been through a fraction of what you've been through, and you healed yourself, and they can't, and they're afraid to even look at it. Look at the little bit of pain that they went through. They can't even face that shit. You have completed a cycle. You always complete cycles. You're very good at completing cycles. And justice is being served. And this is confirmation. Death to the old you. And you are reborn. These people are afraid to unalive their ego. But you're a pro. You're a professional. You're a master at unaliving your ego here. Oh my gosh. We have so many major arcanas. The Empress. You are so beautiful. You're well taken care of. We have the Moon. You're very abundant. You take very good care of yourself. You're very nurturing. And you're very successful in whatever it is that you do. I'm also seeing the Sun back here. Like, you are allowing yourself to shine. You are rising. Easter was yesterday. And then I'm seeing the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck as I'm talking about Easter. Oh gosh. Jesus dying on the cross, like, that is a metaphor for us, every single human being, unaliving their ego and then rising. Like, you rise as the new version of yourself. So when you unalived your ego and you were reborn here, justice is being served, or it is current, yeah, it's currently being served here. Like, this is like karmic justice for lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes. And this abundance that you're receiving, these ideas, like, you, this is everything. Because you unalived your ego here and you completed the cycle, there's a new beginning here. You're shining and justice is being served while you're getting your dharmic justice, which is your abundance. You're being well taken care of. God is your sugar daddy. He's taking very, very good care of you. And God is sending in balanced connections, balanced relationships here. And then this is confirmation. Your intuition is so strong that even when you were a child, your intuition was telling you that you had a great purpose, that you had a huge destiny. The illusions are being lifted. I'm seeing Scorpio. So you could be a Scorpio. I'm getting Virgo energy. I'm getting Libra energy. The moon also speaks about secrets. So something is hidden here. I feel like your empress status or your emperor status has been hidden from you your whole life. You are major. You have a major destiny. Like, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. This has been hidden from you your whole life. Like, you have a major destiny. You are owed this abundance. Like, it is your birthright. All of these people who are in perceived power, who are perceived to have all this abundance, that's an illusion. That is an illusion. These people, where you look up their net worth and it says they're worth $1 billion, they don't have that much money in their account. That's just what their net worth is worth. They don't have that much money. A lot of these people, they have an imbalance. They live above their means. So it's an illusion. They don't have what they perceive, what they're perceived to have. You are on the right path here, and you see through the illusion. This could be people who are in power, like in the world, or this could be people like in your hometown who are perceived to have all this money and power. People in your life. Like, it's all a fractal. It's on big scale and little scale and medium scale too. So, like, people in your life are perceived, they put on this act as if they have it all together, as if they have balance and stability in all of their life, like in every area of their life. But it is an illusion because they don't want you to know that their foundation is crumbling. I saw the tower before I started recording this reading. You could be having a tower moment. Maybe you were neglecting an area of your life and you were focusing too much on something else here, and the whole foundation crumbled. And then we have the sun on the bottom of the deck. You're balanced between your masculine and your feminine energy. You're nurturing. Oh, first let me finish talking about, let's say you were focusing on creating, because the Empress is creative energy as well. So let's say you were focusing too much on creating and not enough on your finances or your emotional or your health here. And you're focusing too much on creating and neglecting those other areas of your life. And because you were neglecting the other areas of your life, the foundation crumbled. And or this could be, maybe this is past energy, And this could be speaking about these people as well. So reverse the roles as necessary. So you're balanced here. You shine. You know when to shine, when to pop out and show bitches. And you know when to be hidden, when to share your secrets, who to share your secrets with, who to share your intuitive insights with, who to trust their guidance. Like whenever you ask for someone's advice, you're careful who you ask for advice, because you know that people can be jealous and envious and hiding that, keeping it hidden, keeping it a secret. And they will purposely try to mislead you, try to give you bad advice so that you would sabotage your own gifts, your own abundance. You have inner authority. You do not need other people's advice. You're listening, excuse me, confirmation burp. You're listening to your spirit, and you are taking the steps that you need to take, that your spirit's leading you to take, instead of listening to what other people are telling you or guiding you to do. You will listen to people who are where you want to be, not people who are on the same playing field as you, or like, I don't want to say below, because confirmation, no one is below or above you, or you're not, vice versa. Like, we're all just on a different journey, on different levels. Like, some people are, like, let's face it, it's the truth. Like, some people are where you want to be, and maybe you're not there yet, but you're on your way there. So you're going to ask those people for advice, not someone who's on your playing field, because they're going to try to sabotage you. They're going to try to inconvenience you. And you don't need that, because you're just trying to elevate your life so that you can create a better life for yourself, a better life for your family, for your future family, or the family that you have now, for your loved ones. You're surrendering. You're looking at things from a different perspective. I didn't talk about the Hanged Man here. So I feel like you're looking at the illusions, the secrets, your dreams, your intuition. You're looking at all of that from a different perspective. You're looking at your abundance from a different perspective, the justice, the past version of yourself. You're looking at the past version of yourself from a different perspective, the future version of yourself. You're in and out of the spiritual realm. You get the download, the inspiration, and you pop out and show, bitches. You pop out and you shine in your power, with integrity, with love, with compassion. But you're also strong, and you have this drive, this resilience, this ambition, and you do not give up. You keep on going. You're loyal. You have fun too. You're pure and innocent, and you just enjoy life. You're tapping back into that pleasure. One thing that I love to do, that I've been doing, is waking up with passion. Like, do you have something in your life that you're working on, that you're excited? Like, you're excited to wake up, and you're like, ooh, I can't wait to work on this, and I can't wait to work on that. Like, that you're like not wanting, I mean, obviously you need sleep, but so you'll like wake up and be excited. Or this is the future. If this is not you yet, you should start doing that now. Be like, I want to wake up with passion, and do it. Focus on what you're grateful for, instead of focusing on, yeah, wake up. When you wake up, instead of focusing on what you don't like about your reality, focus on what you're grateful for. Like, it, first of all, clean your environment. If you're waking up and your room is a mess, you're not going to feel grateful or passionate about life, because you're waking up in a trash can. So clean your room, do some spring cleaning, like, and watch how different when you wake up and you see, get some flowers in your room, get some plants. Surround yourself with things that inspire you, that light up a spark within your heart, within your soul, within your sacral chakra, which is the sacral chakra that has to do with creativity, with passion, desire. It has to do with sexual energy as well. Your sexual energy and your creative energy is one and the same. Your sexual energy, think like that's how you create life. First of all, the fact that like we can create life, the fact that you create life in itself is just mind blowing. Like, can we just talk about the fact that two people can come together and create a whole another living being? No one can do that. That cannot be duplicated or created in a lab. They still, even if they're trying to, they're creating these gestation chambers. Don't get me started on that. That is transhumanism. That is the death of organic human beings. You are the original. You are the original. You cannot be duplicated or copied. These AIs, they ain't got nothing on humans. Yes, we can use AI to help, to guide, not even to guide, to help. But these AIs, they ain't got nothing on you. They ain't got nothing on the chosen one. You are the original. You cannot be duplicated or copied. They can try. They can try, but that no one, a human being, cannot create what God has already perfected, which is you. You are balanced between your masculine and feminine energy, and it is being reflected externally. There is a union orchestrated by God, by the divine Yahweh. And you and this person have raised your Kundalini, serpent fire energy. You are mirroring one another. You and this person are mirroring one another. The angels are orchestrating this. You both are shining. Both of you are creating an abundant life for yourself with integrity from the ground up. You're not doing it off the backs of people. You are doing it. You are creating this abundance from the ground up. We're going to get a card from this deck, the Spellcasting Oracle. This is my confirmation deck. So I have some more messages that I wrote down here. I'm just going to talk about it while I shuffle this deck. I've been seeing the angel number 777. You are about to receive endless amounts of abundance. You need to keep working. Keep working. Do not give up. Keep going. You're a fucking tank, baby. Remember that. You do not give up. You're a person who does not give up. You keep going. You're a fucking tank. And God sees the work that you've been putting in. The consistent work, the hard work, the sleepless nights, the constant work. Of course, you need to take breaks. You take breaks. Sometimes you need to take some steps back so that you can leap forward. You need to go into the dark feminine so that you can rise. You need to look at things from the different perspective so that you can then descend and then rise again. This is the cycle of life. So the number 77 represents good luck, divine guidance. Opportunities are on the horizon. Trust your intuition and instincts. This is also a sign of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. I'm also seeing the number 69, and not in a sexual way. I'm seeing, confirmation is on the bottom of the deck. Before I talk about that card, the number 6 represents the feminine energy descending, and the 9 represents the masculine energy ascending. So the number 69 is associated with Kundalini awakening. And when you are breathing and the energy's rising to your crown, that is masculine energy. And then when you're exhaling and the energy's going back down into the root chakra, that is feminine energy. So this energy is quite literally cycling up and down your spine. Why is this significant, you may ask? That is your life force. That is your life force energy, your Kundalini. You have activated your power, and you are doing breathing exercises where you are ascending that energy, the chi, the serpent fire energy up into the crown when you breathe. And you're descending that energy down when you exhale, and you're feeling it. You're feeling into it. And you're listening to what your spirit is telling you, where your spirit is guiding you, the sensations that are coming up. Because you know that feeling is the secret. Feeling is your superpower. This is confirmation that your psychic abilities are heightened. You can actually lose your power as well. Ooh, I'm feeling guided. I feel like these people who are constantly inconveniencing you, they have lost their power. God has stripped them of their power because they have used their power to abuse others, to control people their whole life. And that's why that is their karma. That is their justice, that they're being stripped of their power. That's why these people cling to others. That's why they use others. That's why they're energy vampires. Because they have lost their abilities. So they need to extract from others to be able to feel that good high vibrational energy that you naturally have within you, that life force, that Kundalini, serpent fire energy that is cycling up and down your spine, your life force. That's what they're after. They want to dim that light. They want to put it out. They want to put that light out within you because they have put out that light within themselves. They have allowed this world, the darkness of this world, to put out their light when they have barely been through. They haven't even been through half of the things that you have overcome. And they can't even handle it. And so that they use others. They extract, they siphon from others because they cannot harness this energy within themselves. They will learn things from others and they will go and pretend like they came up with it, like that was their intuitive insight. That's why they are constantly wanting to connect with you and talk to you, because they want to extract your knowledge. They want to extract the hidden truths that you see that they cannot see, that they can no longer see, because they have put the wool over their eyes. They're wearing the rose-colored glasses that you have crushed. You took those rose-colored glasses and you crushed them because you want to see the truth. You have lifted the veil. And that is why your psychic abilities are heightened, why you're able to hear other people's thoughts, why you're able to get dreams, visions, because you do not use and yield your power over others to use them, to control them. You have been controlled your whole life. People have been trying to control you your whole life. So you vowed to not control people consciously. Of course, we have subconscious programming that we're working on healing, but I feel like you already healed that. Because you don't control your own energy. You don't control your feminine energy, your inner child. You let it flow freely. So because you allow your divine feminine to run wild and free and have fun in the container of your divine masculine energy, you protect your divine feminine. You protect your inner child. You provide for your divine feminine. You provide a safe space for your feminine energy to be able to create. You protect and provide safety and security for your inner child to be able to have fun and play. 555. And you have changed your life. You have transformed your mind, your soul, your heart. You have transformed on every single level. You have upgraded your subconscious mind. You have updated your spiritual software. And these people are running on outdated software, and they want you to plug back in to the matrix because you have unplugged, and they want you to plug back in. And the matrix is consumption, sitting and being a couch potato, constantly consuming content, playing video games. Like, you can play video games and watch TV and, like, to an extent. Like, you need to limit it because that stuff is addicting. It's more addicting than any substance in the world. Consuming content. And because you create more than you consume, you are no longer in the matrix. You have unplugged because you're not an NPC anymore. You are a playing character. You are the main character. You are the blueprint. You back on your bullshit, back on your purpose. But these people, they want you to plug back in. And I mean, they want you to plug back into the program that they have set out. They want you to plug into the program of society that they're still plugged into. They're still conforming. They're still conforming to the program of society. But you have broken out of that programming, and they will make fun of you for breaking out of the programming, for choosing better for yourself, for choosing healthier foods, for choosing better habits. They will try to make fun of you because they want to, like, deter you from bettering yourself and getting ahead of them, because that's all they care about, is getting ahead of people, getting a one up on other people. And this is confirmation. Good luck. Cats are significant. Black cat energy. Maybe you have a black cat. I'm seeing acorns here. Acorns are a symbol of saving, preparing for the future. You're preparing for the future. Acorns are also linked to fertility. So you could be creating something here, or maybe you're pregnant, expecting a child, or maybe you are fertile with ideas. You're fertile with passion. They're also symbols of strength and potential. I'm also seeing ladybugs here, which are also a sign of good luck and protection. They're also a sign of healing and grace. So this is spiritual grace and guidance here. I'm getting that you are highly favored. This is highly favored by God, by Yahweh. The name Anna is significant here. So I feel like you're highly favored. That's why you are a chosen one. That's why you are highly favored by many people. I feel like you love cats. Cats are protectors of the spiritual realm, and dogs are protectors of the physical. I'm seeing dogs here too, and wolves. So you could. Oh, my foot fell asleep. You are working on fixing your posture when you're sitting, when you're standing, because it can cause pain in your body. So you are doing mobility stretches, you're doing mobility exercises, and you are strengthening your body. You're working out here. But you're a person who works on everything. Your whole life. You're improving in all areas of your life. We're getting so much confirmation here. We have dreams on the bottom of the deck. You've been getting dreams and visions. I'm also getting pay attention to your dreams and visions here. I feel like you have a huge vision for your future and you're following it. You're taking the steps that you need to take. Like, this is major. This is huge. Like, we have not one minor arcana here. We have only major arcanas here. Do you know how serious this is? Do you know how serial this is right now? I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand the multitude of the situation here. Like, this is major. This is a huge turning point in your life. You could be going through your Saturn return. Check out my previous readings if you'd like to know more about that. And research Saturn return. It happens basically wherever Saturn was in the sky the day and time that you were born. It takes 28 years for Saturn to return to that same place in the sky. So it's like a very transformative time in your life. Like, in every area of your life, things are going to be flipped upside down. Things are going to be like, it's a major turning point in your life. And it happens every 28 years for 2 to 3 years. The cycle of your Saturn return. So, like, when you turn 28, it'll be from 28 to like 31. Like, you're going to be going through like a bunch of transitions, major life changes. Karma's going to be served, dharma's going to be served, but you passed the test. You have unalived your past self. Like, you need your ego. Actually, you unalived the unhealthy version of your ego, and that's why your divine partner is coming in. You're aligning with your divine partner, but you don't know who it is, and you're not meant to know, honey. God, Yahweh wants to surprise you. Don't you? I love surprises. If you ever want to surprise me and send me something, let me know. I need to create a P.O. box. I don't have one, but when enough people tell me to do it, I'll do it. But let's just say that The divine partner is coming. The divine partner is coming. You just need to be back on your bullshit. Keep refocusing back on your bullshit. Don't focus on what other people are doing. Like, you can look at what other people are doing to protect yourself and to make sure, like, okay, is this person meant to be in my life or they're not meant to be in my life? Like, you're looking at other people for that, to see if they're meant to be in your life or not, if they are worthy to be in your presence, if they're worthy to be in your life. But you're focused on yourself. You're refocusing on yourself. Every time you get off course, you're like, oh wait, this is a distraction. This is taking my energy away. Like, let's say you're spending too much time on social media. You're like, oh wait, this is taking my energy away from creating. Or maybe you are um, ingesting a substance such as Mary Jane. Maybe the name Mary Jane and is significant, or the name together, or the names separately. But yeah, like, if you're ingesting Mary Jane and you're like, wait, this is taking my energy away from, like, creating or whatever it is that you're doing, you're refocusing. You're like, okay, that's an energy taker. This is what gives me life. When I take care of my plants, when I create my content, when I create my jewelry, when I sew, crochet, read, like, you're paying attention to what is giving you life and what is taking your energy, what is making you feel like unaliving yourself. I had to cut that out. I said the DEAD word. YouTube, I can say fuck, but I can't say that word. That's so weird. You're putting life into your water. You are speaking life into your water. You're saying, I'm so grateful. Thank you, Yahweh, for providing clean water for me. You're putting high vibrational, loving energy into your skincare. Like, when you're putting your beef tallow, 100% grass fed beef tallow on your skin, you're holding it and you're like, every time I put, like, you're putting a spell over your, like, an intention, because I know some people are like, anything that you think or speak is a spell, whether you realize it or not. Every thought you think, every word you say, that is a spell. You're casting a spell over your life. If you're saying, I don't believe in myself, that's a spell. You're casting a spell over your life. So you're putting the intention over your beauty product and you're saying, every time I put this on, it makes me more beautiful, more vibrant and healthy. And then when you're putting it on, you're thinking positive, loving thoughts and how this is healing your skin. Like, your hands are so healing, your energy so healing, just your presence alone is healing. So imagine when you're touching it, when you're putting your intention, how powerful that is. So you're using your power, you know your power. If you've been doing, like, certain skincare masks or anything like that, leave some down below for me to read. I want to hear what you guys do and try it out. And for other people, like, let's start a conversation. Like, what are your favorite beauty rituals, etc.? Let me know in the comments below. I'm getting that the fakes are being exposed. False prophets are falling from grace. Religious leaders are being exposed. All the fakes, the frauds on a large scale and a small scale are being exposed. And a new successor is chosen. You are the chosen, the next one up. You are next up, baby. So pay attention to the ones who inconvenience you. Listen close to what your spirit is telling you. Your spirit is always guiding you in the right direction. So trust. Keep your circle small and implement strategies for success in life. I have this deck, The Art of War, a strategy oracle for success in life. I already got a card. Sun Tzu said, "Let your rapidity be that of the wind, your compactness be that of the forest. Be like fire, in immovability like a mountain. Be strong, hold steady. When a close relationship like a marriage goes wrong, the resulting breakup is never easy. But as soon as you are ready, move quickly. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Lay everything on the table. Keep your counsel and don't be rattled by bullshit tactics. The quicker you get it sorted, the quicker you can move on. Remember, you're probably stronger than you think. You're done feeling sorry for yourself. You are not the victim. And you're done feeling sorry for others because you have tiptoed and walked on eggshells around people for far too fucking long. Because you were afraid of them seeing you as a bad person, as a bitch, as mean, etc. But that was a detriment to you. So you're done feeling sorry for yourself, you're done feeling sorry for others, and you're not rattled by their bullshit tactics because you see right through that shit because you're strategic. You play chess, not checkers. You don't show your full hand. And you move rapidly. Your cutoff game and move on game is top tier, baby. Like, that should be studied. It should be studied how quickly you move on, how quickly you get back on course and keep going. You are resilient. You're a fucking tank, baby. And you keep going and you keep going. Even when people try to slow you down, even when you have these people on your back, metaphorically, you still keep going and you never give up. Confirmation. I just had a crazy bird fly by. We're gonna get some a couple of affirmations. I already picked them from the deck. This is the deck, the Spirit Junkie. Oh, I'm just gonna wet here. Spirit Junkie. The first card we have says, "It's safe to slow down, relax, and let go." Comment that down below to affirm it strongly. My kindness is a gift I bestow upon the world. Just because you're not feeling sorry for people or sorry for yourself anymore, that doesn't mean that you're not kind. You're still kind to everyone around you. But you're done feeling sorry for them. Like, you're kind. You can be kind. You don't need to sit there and be like, "Oh, I feel so bad for this person." That's what the devil wants. The devil, the low vibrational energies, the people who are in a low vibration, they want you in a low vibration. They want, because you're easier to control when you're in a low vibration. You're rattled easier by the bullshit tactics when you're in a low vibration. So you keep your vibes up when you're around these people who are trying to sabotage you, inconveniencing you. You're keeping your vibes up because you know they'll use it against you. Or maybe you could even be like not being too much in your sun and too much in your darkness. Like you're neutral around these people. You're not showing any emotion. I feel like you're just being strategic here. You're intuitively guided by your spirit. So if you're feeling guided to be in a high spirit, you're in a high spirit. If you're like, you're being authentic here. That's what I'm getting. I also got connections. So I feel like you're focusing on connections. You're focusing on creating a stronger connection with your spirit. You're focusing on creating stronger connections with your friends who are good friends, with your family, with your coworkers. Yeah, you're focusing on connections here. And then I'm also getting connect to the dots. You're connecting the dots here. Yeah, you're seeing the hidden truth, the secrets that people are not wanting you to see. They can't hide from you because your psychic abilities are very, very strong. And I also got rehearsal. So this could be like a rehearsal dinner, or maybe you're rehearsing. Maybe you're an actor here or a singer, and you have a very important performance coming up, so you're rehearsing here. That's what I'm getting. And then I got a card from this deck. This is my OG deck, my very first Oracle deck, Star Temple Oracle. This is the card that I got. The Jade Star Seleno. I don't know how to say that name. The Jade Star Surrender. This is confirmation. Surrender. I'm ready to let go with self-compassion. Jade is a precious stone that amplifies unconditional love, empathy, and opulence. The psychic ability associated with the heart is clairsentience, clear psychic feeling. So this is confirmation. If you felt like you have this ability, this is confirmation. But I feel like you have all the abilities. I did speak about feeling that you are connecting with your feelings, which this has to do with your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is a portal of love. Whenever you want to feel more love, you connect with your heart chakra. You can put your hands on top of your heart chakra and breathe. And you can ask your heart chakra questions for guidance. You can ask for what your desires are and surrender to it. Listen to it. If you are not open to it, it won't come. The guidance won't come. You need to believe that it's going to come. It can come tomorrow. It can come in a week, or it can come in a few minutes. It all depends on how often you connect with your energy centers. Your chakras are portals. You are testing your luck here. You're saying no. You are speaking up. And you're saying no. If no means no, no is a full sentence. You don't need to explain. You're not over explaining yourself. You're not explaining yourself to people who aren't even listening. They don't even want to try to understand you. So you are cutting that conversation short, and you're done over explaining yourself. You're only explaining yourself to people who deserve it, people who are actually listening, to understand you, not to just reply. You're lightening your load. You're not taking this burden of people wanting to just extract from you and put all their shit on you, putting their limiting beliefs on you. You're letting that shit go. You are dusting your hands of that. Maybe this could have been something that you picked up, like a pattern that you picked up from childhood, and you have reprogrammed that pattern, and you're creating a safe space within yourself. You are creating home within yourself. You're not seeking for home within another person, within a place, anywhere. Like, you are your home. Your body is your temple. You know that it doesn't matter what car you drive, what house you have, your body is your home. Like, that is your first home that houses your soul. And you have freed yourself. You have freed your mind from limiting beliefs that have been holding you back, and you continue to free your mind of that. Whenever something comes up that's wanting you to go back to your old patterns that no longer serve you, you let it go with love. You say, thank you. You served me at a point in time. This blockage protected you at a point in time when you were a child. This belief kept you feeling safe at a point in time, but it is no longer serving you. So you let it go with love, and you thank it for its service, and you are free to create the life that you desire, to create the abundance that you desire, to allow yourself to shine in your wholeness, in your light, in your dark, in the duality. You are in alignment to receive messages, visions, and you are creating the life of your dreams because you know that you're lucky. That is a belief that you hold. Your beliefs create your reality. So if you believe that you are lucky, your brain is going to automatically focus on to the times that you are lucky. People who are pessimistic, they are what is actually, that's a tactic or a strategy in the art of war. Avoid the unhappy and the unlucky. First of all, just avoid unhappy people, because unhappy people are usually pessimistic and they think that they're unlucky, and they're going to be envious and jealous of you because you're lucky. They perceive you as lucky because you are chosen, because you are favored by God, because you have done the work. You earned it. You earned the place that you are. But it is all about mindset. You are optimistic and you know you're lucky because you focus on where the luck is. That is a life hack. Like, you know that what you focus on, that is what grows. That is what is amplified. Your awareness, when you bring awareness to where you're lucky, you're going to bring more of that in. And these people, confirmation, they're focusing on the lack. So they're amplifying what they lack because they're trying to overcompensate with material things that don't even fucking matter. They don't even really care about those things, but they're just trying to fill a void. A void that could only be filled with God's, with Yahweh's love, with your love for yourself, or them, their love for their self. But they choose to fill that void with material things that don't fucking matter. They will not be able to take those things with them when they die. You know what you are going to take with you when you die? Your spirit, your karma, your dharma, everything spiritual, mental, like everything that's unseen. That is what you're taking with you when you're gone. And you know that. That is why you value the things that are unseen. You value your strength, your ambition, your resilience, your truth and honesty, your love, your compassion. your kindness. You value the things that are not tangible physically. Those are the things that are priceless. And you're paying attention to the people who are inconveniencing you, who are putting obstacles on your path, and you're listening. You're paying attention. You're not numbing yourself any longer. And if you catch yourself wanting to numb yourself, you refocus on what you're grateful for. You refocus on your passions. And that is creating the abundant, beautiful dream life. The vision that you see in your first eye, the beautiful vision of your life that you see in your first eye, your third eye, that is your first eye. You see the truth there first before you see the truth with your two physical eyes that see this material realm. And you're trusting. I love you. I appreciate you. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. Until next time, bye.